I've been associated with UFO for 25 years. We built a whole new brand.
When you see the content, आज आम आदमी को क्या चाहिए? भैया 3 घंटे में जाता हूँ, ऐश करके आता हूँ. और रजनीकांत सर जैसे आएंगे सीटियाँ तो वैसे ही बच जाती है. That 3 minutes, the 3 hours, you just forget your worries, you enjoy and you come out. When you have that feel, distribution का tension निकल जाता है फिर.
And आपको तो कोई टेंशन ही नहीं है. वो बोलता है पर्पल पैच. जब कोई एस्ट्रोलॉजर से पूछते हैं, कोई बैट्समैन भी पूछता है कि हर एक चीज अच्छी.
Thing that you ask, जब मैं I had audio issues.
अच्छा, one sec, slowly. क्या हुआ?
Sorry, my voice is. Sorry, my voice is. And the penetration that they have pan India is such that no other distributor can even hope to go there. So we have Rajinikanth, we have something that's already going viral on social media, and as you said, it hasn't even stopped. Every day it's getting more and more and more and more and more. We have great distribution in the best theatres across the country. I predict that this is going to be a sleeper hit in India. It's going to be a big hit across the South in any case, but I hope it does. And I've been a fan of Rajni sir. I was telling Tamanna when we met outside ever since I was a kid. So have we all actually. So I think it's great that this is coming at the right time. You're going to capture Independence Day. You're going to have bank holidays. You're going to have weekends. And you're not releasing it this week with Oppenheimer. You're waiting and you're going to go into next week. So we have everything that it takes to make a film a super hit.
I have to ask you this also as a lead up to the next question as well. Everyone's been thinking price point is the most important thing for a film. You have abundantly written about price point, about samosa point, and it works very well. I am an avid viewer. I watch every cinema and pay for it myself. My question is, are we still at price point, do you think?
Because it's UFO, it is. UFO actually specializes in taking a film into tier 2, tier 3 at the most sensible ticket point in the country. And that is why it was UFO that kept the single screens running through and post-COVID, by giving them content that was affordable. Because today they're going to sit at home and they're going to watch films. I've been saying this on Twitter and Facebook. I think all the multiplexes are completely fed up of me. There was a multiplex chain, I won't mention, they called up and said, sir, we'll give you a free pass to every show in the country, just don't write about us anymore.
But they're good, right? We're at PVR right now.
That's God bless.
Yeah. We'll move on to that. But yeah, thanks.
But I seriously think that in a country where Amitabh Bachchan's films would play at 2 rupees, 3 rupees and 5 rupees a ticket, films made a profit. Why are they shouting losses at 500 and 800 rupees a ticket? There has to be some logic. Either we are spending too much or it's unnecessary. So if we all put our heads together and we rationalize, then we're going to go into a new era. But UFO is thinking by other people stop. I was at the office 2 weeks ago and we were just discussing it because there's a lot of things that we do together. And the way they've planned a certain strategy, especially for this film, I have absolutely no doubts that this is going to run away and become a hit, because it's going to penetrate into the deepness of the country, which is actually where this film needs to go. Rajinikanth doesn't cater to multiplex audiences.
Also, yes.
But especially if you go to places in the hinterland of the country, Rajni sir goes to where those guys love him, adore him and worship him. If you give them a ticket at 100 rupees or less, they will go 4 times in the theatre. If you give them a ticket at 1200, 800, they're going to lie down on the recliner and fall asleep. Enough said.
Thank you very much.
Pankaj sir, I just want to know.
Someone sadly dancing, nobody sadly dances, everyone happily dances. So I think that's the kind of dancer I am, and that's the kind of dancer I've always been since I was a young kid. I just love dancing. It's a way for me to express myself, it's a way for me to channel my joy, and I love doing it with my loved ones in person, and of course as a performer for the entire audience, because they're all the people I'm actually doing this for.
Tamanna, this is a very good phase for you, you know, personally and professionally also. What would you like to sum up in 2-3 sentences?
I think today, as a woman in 2023, it's very important to accept yourself the way you are. And the moment you start doing that, everyone starts accepting you. And I might have been one of those fortunate people who had the luxury of learning this through the growth of my cinema journey. But I could say this to everyone. It's beauty. People think that film actors, or say supposing people think that I am beautiful. I think true beauty comes from just acceptance. And the moment you do that, everyone loves you.
Tamanna here.
Hello.
It is hi, how are you? It is fantastic, you know, जब आपको ऑन स्क्रीन देखें और जो डांस इतना वायरल हो गया है, और आपने अभी कहा कि एक क्रिकेट टीम जब खेलती है तो किसी एक को क्रेडिट नहीं आता, कि हम जीते ना वो इम्पोर्टेंट हो जाता है. क्या आप जिंदगी के करियर के उस मकाम पे आ गई हैं जहाँ दिल से फैसले लेने लगी हैं, दिमाग छोड़ दिया, दिमाग से फैसले लेना बंद कर दिए?
नहीं सर, दिमाग बहुत ज़रूरी है, दिमाग को कहीं नहीं छोड़िएगा. हम नहीं छोड़ते ताकि आपको भी अपना दिमाग घर पे नहीं छोड़ के आना पड़े, ताकि आप भी अपना दिमाग सिनेमा थिएटर में लेके आ सकें. हमारा तो यही प्रयास है. नहीं सर, आई थिंक दिल की सुनना बहुत ज़रूरी है, बट जब हम उसे एग्जीक्यूट करते हैं तो तभी दिमाग का इस्तेमाल करना पड़ता है. और ये बहुत ही एक सुंदर फेज़ है मेरे करियर का, जहाँ मुझे अलग अलग प्रकार के किरदार निभाने का मौका मिल रहा है, एंड लोग मुझे ट्रस्ट कर रहे हैं. जैसे इसी कुछ इन 2 महीनों में बहुत ही वेरीड किस्म का काम करने मिला है मुझे, एंड आई एम रियली थैंकफुल. आई एम after spending all this time that I've spent even in the South Indian film industry, Sun Pictures, who are the producers of the Tamil version, and UFO Media, thank you sir, thank you for presenting us to the Hindi market, and I hope this film does well for all of us. Sun Pictures और मेरा बहुत ही पुराना रिश्ता है, because even before I became a popular face in the South Indian film industry, I've done a lot of ads for their brand, and yeah, it's always been magical to work with them. They really cater to audiences, and they make content for audiences.
Tamanna, what was your reaction the moment the maker asked you to be on board? क्या as an artist जब आप किसी फिल्म का हिस्सा बनते हैं, किन चीज़ों का ध्यान रखते हैं? और फिर ये जो गाना अपने आप में इतना बड़ा हो गया हिट, वो आपको उम्मीद थी कि इतना बड़ा हिट हो जाएगा, इतना वायरल हो जाएगा, जैसे सर ने बताया कि बच्चे प्रैक्टिस कर रहे हैं रोड पे?
You know, I feel जब आप ऐसे नाम सुनते हैं जैसे कि अनिरुद्ध सर, नेल्सन सर, of course this is Rajni sir's film, so being a part of his film, I feel ऐसे नाम बहुत ही bankable नाम है, और इसीलिए नहीं क्योंकि वो बहुत like already बहुत अचीव किया उन्होंने इंडस्ट्री में, उन्होंने बहुत ही कंसिस्टेंटली अचीव किया है इंडस्ट्री में, और ये वैसे भी मुश्किल है, बिकॉज द क्रिएटिव आर्ट फॉर्म, everyone has a good day and a bad day, but these people have an unbreakable track record. So I think मेरा natural instinct था कि ये मुझे करना चाहिए, and I'm glad मैंने किया, और I'm glad लोगों को इतना पसंद आ रहा है.
Hi Tamanna.
Hello.
Hey Shadistai from E-Times. What I want to ask you is that I want you to tell me the one thing respectively that you've learned from Chiranjeevi and Rajinikanth, that now that you've worked with them.
I think both of these people, they are extremely humble, extremely hardworking, dedicated, and they've not taken their positions for granted. So as a young actor, this is something that I learned from them, and I hope to imbibe it till the end of my career and till life.
Hi, Tamanna here.
Hi.
I have a question. You said something wonderful about the Indian cricket team and everything. So there was an interview of Priyanka Chopra many years ago, I think at least 5 years ago, where she had said that when she went to Hollywood, there were many actors, like many superstars, who were willing to do 5-minute roles, 5-minute parts in a big film to make the entire film work. Do you feel, you've seen the industry very closely from a very young age, there are insecurities that crop up between actors in any film industry. which is why a lot of films don't even happen. A lot of filmmakers have also gone out and said that many of their multi-hero films, multi-heroine films have not worked out because of this. But women have majorly been more successful than multiple hero movies of late. Do you see a change in the younger generation of actors today? Do you feel that there's more security, or do you think that insecurities are still there?
I think change is individual. Like, I remember when Bahubali happened, or my very first successful Telugu film Happy Days happened. Thereafter, a recent show I did, Ji Karda, I have always been a part of ensemble films, and I've never shied away from that, because I think there is power when a lot of great creative people come together. And I think I've always been a very secure actor, so I can talk for myself that I feel, in fact, when you are with these great stalwarts of the industry, your best comes out, because you know you can't do anything but your A game. So you bring on your A game and you take it on head on, and if all goes well, the audience loves it, and the return is manifold, and it actually lasts for, like, Bahubali is a film I think nobody will ever forget in Indian cinema, and I feel like I got an opportunity because I was open to the idea that I should be a part of an ensemble and not think, my role is that much or my role is this much. Understanding that every character has its own part to play.
Ma'am,
hello, तमन्ना जी.
जी कहाँ पर?
यहाँ पे तमन्ना जी.
Yes.
तमन्ना जी शारिक फ्रॉम इंडियन एक्सप्रेस.
नमस्ते. बहुत ही फैंटास्टिक नाम है आपका.
जी. तमन्ना जी, आपसे पूछना चाहता हूँ कि मतलब हिंदी फिल्म इंडस्ट्री में जैसे पहले